Chapter 1, laddies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Him Deku was, here we go, was a soul. Basically, not from, like, Soul Eater, but yeah. So, it's basically like a it's kind of weird. It's like yeah. So, let's begin. Let's begin with Zumi being born. Yeah. Zumi, he was born with a quirk. Hers is the flame manipulation. But her power is actually her brother. That she does not know about. Yeah. Because I'm trying to say, like, like, it was supposed to be the what if Zumi/Zuku was in the same body, but then I was like, you know what? Change it to a soul. So Zumi was just messing around. She does her thing. She goes to the quirk doctor and tells her that she has a quirk. Then her parents left with her. And yeah. And of course, she has friends with, or she is a friend with Ochako. Of course, Ochako tells Zumi that if she was a man, if Zumi was a man, she would have fell in love with him. All right, wait a minute. So yeah. So yeah. Because some nights, like when Zumi was 5, some nights when Ochako sleeps, she sees herself with the male counterpart of Zuko or Zumi. Yeah. Oh. So yeah. But then, yeah. Then the time skip to 15. theme. Yeah. So Hizumi went from this to the adult, or to the teenager. Yeah. So basically, now Zuko, and who was also evolving with her, is her brother, Zuko. At this time, because he knows, because he's just her power. Basically, her ability. I mean, so, yeah. And so, now she joins UA, and, of course, during the USJ, everyone was freaking out, like panicking, kind. And they both end up both of them end up of course, a humongous skeleton came out of nowhere. Because Zumi conjured it up. As it was actually Zuko. As it reaches over and grabs the Nomu and killed it by piercing through its brain, ripping it out, killed it. So then So, a time skip to USJ. Or, no, to the sports festival. There goes differently. Zumi, he is trying to think about, she needs to get all the way up to where the Todoroki and Bakugo. And in this alternate timeline, Bakugo and Todoroki are trying to win Zumi's heart. Basically, they both fell in love with her. So, but then, out of nowhere, Zumi used her, or actually Zuko used his own power, or his own self to make everyone slow time down. Like, kind of like what he is doing. Yeah. So, he ends up launching himself all the way, like, zoom. Yeah, he moves so fast that actually, Zumi moved so fast that she caught up to Todoroki and Bakugo and surpassed them. So Zumi was in first place, or is in first place, and Bakugo was in second, followed by Todoroki. So then, yeah. Other than that, I'm skipping all the way to All Might versus All for One. As the Zumi was captured and yeah, so Zumi ends up trying her hardest, but then with so much stress that she went through, so she teleported from the from the bar and then to the All for One thing. She was out like a light. But then the All for One. So now it's All for One versus All Might thing. So All for One says that girl has a special power that I must have. She ends up basically. So Zuko heard that from Zumi's ears. As All for One is about to shoot a laser at All Might, but he did, but it was slow motion. But then Zuko took control of Zumi. And this is what it results to. So Zuko flies up just right in front of the attack. And that sign, or that hand right there, the purple hand thing, was him absorbing the attack. So he's using Zumi's body, as he says, you're back on, or actually All for One says, you're back on your feet. Wait, or actually, Zuko's who says, my little sister. As he says, my little sister is sleeping at a moment in her own body. So, I'm taking over. As they thought it was weird. So then he ends up so bony hands came out of his back. And yeah. And they're infused with One for All. And he had some major training before. So he ends up punching All for One around, and he's also trying to not let Zumi get hit in the face by, So, yeah. But he conjured up so many, ghosts and skeletons. skeletons, or like, or sorry. Let's just say ghosts. And they flew up to All for One. And yeah, thus he teleported everybody away, or teleported All for One and the ghosts away. And it exploded, and yeah. So So then he used his tendrils to, like his bony hands to pick up the debris and, all that stuff. So, but then Zuko, used his skeleton hands to lay Zumi down as then the next morning she regained consciousness. Like, what just happened? As they're like asking him, or no, they or actually before Zumi, before that night, before that day thing, that same night, All Might asks, "Who is he? Who are you?" thing. And Zuko looks at him, says, "I'm Zuko Midoriya." Or Zuko. Oh. I'm the Zumi's power. Nowhere. Okay? Is there any way to transfer your or into another body to and I know there's a lot of probably most YouTubers will probably think, oh, how about we try, or if I was in some girl's body, I can see what they see and a whole nother level. Yeah. So, yeah. But I'm not that weird. So yeah, Zumi regains consciousness. And of course, she's wondering what just happened. I passed out after teleport from the bar. What happened? Well, as All Might says, you have a power or special power inside you that awoken when you fell asleep. And that would be your power is called Zuko. So we were all thinking that we need to find or make a body, like a robot body. A name? As a voice comes out of nowhere. No need to. As a skeleton figure pops through the wall. Not like bursts right through the wall. It's not Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Well, Zuko, skeleton, comes through the portal. And, yeah. So skeleton shows up as Azumi looks over. So she's confused of what's going on. But then her power got transferred into a skeleton body. And as meat and so the organs and meat and flesh and were regenerating on that skeleton with his hair, as he looks like the same age as what Zumi is. If I could find the stupid thing. So, So then he walks over as he says, I'll always be right next to you, Zumi. And Zumi was a little bit a little bit surprised about it. She's so shocked that even here. Sorry for my breathing. So, When everyone from Class 1A could not believe that had a power, as he explains that she was born with me. Basically, and nice to meet you all in person. I heard so much about you. I'm actually her power. As they could not believe that, because at first they thought, okay, this kid must be joking, but then and Zuko looks at and Ochako, and he tells her that you would rather date a guy, huh? So, yeah. Or you must be Ochako. Or actually, he says, you must be Ochako. Right? Yes. How do you know my name? For being the power that I have, or that I am. Because the powers cannot be detected by the science. So, think about me as an alternate soul to Zumi. And that's so you can basically, or so you're saying that Zumi had two souls, not just one. Right. And I'm a power. Our name. So everybody was so shocked that even like they could not believe it. And he's not weirdo. He's not like Minato. Because Zuko did look through Zumi's eyes once. And yeah. When they were like showering, or when Zumi was showering in the girls' bathroom. Yeah. And he's not like, he's like, huh, this is normal. So then, yeah. So he kind of does know what his, or he kind of knows what their bodies would look like. So, now from that day on, the Zuko hangs around with Zumi. As he still contains his name powers, like the skeletons and ghosts. So, yeah. So, basically, yeah. And, of course, Ochako walks up to Zuko and tells him that privately, like, they went to a privately, like, her bedroom with her door locked, and yeah, she made sure the invisible girl and Jiro isn't listening, or anyone. And Ochako, who confessed, as she says this, you know about if Zumi was a man that I would have dated her, right? Yeah. But at the time, you didn't know that I was, or that she had two souls, or one soul, one power. Or basically, and she's nervous about that. Of course, when he also said, you're also probably Zumi or my sister, like, I know that you're always so kind-hearted. Then she admits it, and she could not believe. And she's like, your sister thinks that I'm kind heart? Yeah. Yeah. And she's grateful that you are her friend too. as she turns into the that. Yeah. And she's embarrassed about it. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So then as time progressed, Ochako was dating Zuko. She's still friends with Zumi. Yeah. And yeah. And he still, like, has a lot of power still. Oh. And, yeah. Like, during that one mission where a skeleton hand grabs the helicopter and he takes the guy, or All Might's friend, out of it and placed him safely on a whole fight thing. Yeah. So, yeah. And of course, Ochako did got married to him. And, yeah. So, and they did have kids. So, oh, yeah. So, basically, this is the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and do all that fun stuff. Thank you, and have a nice day. Peace out, y'all.